Let's say you asked for a Dukes of Hazzard car. Who didn't love Dukes of Hazzard growing up in the 80s? I know I did. And you asked for the Dukes of Hazzard car, hopefully with 2 figures, and what do you get? The Rebel Buddy Lee pickup truck, which is kind of cool also, but it's just not as cool as a General Lee. Now, is it? And how about this right here? You asked for a G.I. Joe lunchbox. Getting ready to start school, you got to have a lunchbox, right? So you want a metal lunchbox. And what do you get? What do they get you? A plastic G.I. Joe lunchbox. Oh, God. Who wants to take a plastic lunchbox to school? Let's say you went and sat on Santa Claus' lap and you said, hey, I just saw this new James Bond movie called Moonraker, and I want a Jaws action figure. It has metal teeth and chop jawing action. And what does Santa Claus bring you? A rubber shark. Oh, you're like, this isn't Jaws. It's not even Jaws from the movie. You can't even say it's a Jaws shark. Oh, what a ripoff. What a ripoff. Let's say you asked for this, a He-Man action figure. A lot of you growing up in the 80s, around 1982 to 1984, asked for a He-Man action figure, right? And you told everybody you could. And guess what was under that tree? We're all wrapped up. You thought by the look of it was going to be a He-Man action figure, but no, it wasn't. What was it? Galaxy Hero action figure. Your grandma went to Eckerd's. Oh, man, got a cheap action figure for you. And what about this? What if you asked for a RoboCop action figure? Now, we all saw RoboCop and got all excited. It's like, I want a RoboCop action figure made by Kenner. Did you get it? Was that what you got when you opened the package? No. You got the thing for Radio Shack. Look at this thing right here. Galaxy Man. Mom be like, it's close enough, isn't it? No! It's like when I asked for laser tag, and I got some generic laser tag, and everybody else in the neighborhood got laser tag, and I couldn't play because I asked them generic one that wouldn't work with laser. Ugh. Some people can't get over Vietnam. I can't get over my fake laser tag. And then we've got Nintendo. You're like, Mom, everybody's playing Nintendo, Zelda, Mario, all the cool video games. You're all excited, and you see a box. It's about the size of Nintendo. You're like, yeah. Your mom keeps dropping hints. What kind of game would you want to play for that Nintendo? And you open it up, and what is it? Atari 7800. It's not even the original cool Atari. Who played with it? Look at that crappy controller. All your friends got Nintendo, and you had to play with this crap. And what about this? You asked for a robot to go get you stuff. Go get you a can of Pepsi out of the refrigerator or something. You asked for a Verbot, because that's what the commercial said. It could do a lot of cool stuff. Let's be honest, I had Verbot. It's one of the worst Christmas presents I ever got. I dig bad for it. I love that I got it. This thing was horrible, so it don't even matter which one they get you here. It probably can't be much worse. But what did they get you? The Play School robot. It's made for 4-year-olds. And then we have Greedo. Let's say you want a Greedo Star Wars, maybe some alien. Maybe you got the heroes. You'll give me an alien from the Star Wars Kenner collection, Mom, to go with my other figures. What does she get you? Starfighter action figure. Now, if you're trying to, fill up your Cantina playset, that's not too bad, but you don't want it for Christmas. This is something you get, on a Saturday when you got a little bit of extra money in your pocket. And then you have Spock from the Mego collection. You're a big Star Trek fan, let's say, probably in the 70s, and you're like, oh, I've got Kirk, I've got McCoy, I got Scotty, I even have Uhura. I got to have Spock. You got to have Spock, so you put on your Christmas list, give me Mego Mr. Spock. And what do you get? Mr. Rock! Oh, yeah, they buy you a Mr. Rock figure. And what about this right here? Members only jackets, the 80s. You kind of move away for toys. First time you really ask for some clothes. You're like, I'm going to be stylish when I go back to school. My members only jacket. Everyone had them. Even the Gatlin brothers had a leather jacket. And what did you get? What did you get when you asked for it? A Rustler's windbreaker. Oh, still upset about it. I can't even get it out. Oh, look at this thing. And then we have Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox. Again, like I said, Dukes of Hazzard was really big in the 80s. You asked for it. You begged for it. You're like, okay, I got a Pac-Man lunchbox, but I'm getting a little too old for that. Mom, Dad, Santa Claus, somebody get me a Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox. And they did get you one. And guess what? It had Corey and Vance on it. Oh, you'd rather go to school with no lunch and starve to death and carry this damn thing to school. And then we have the A-Team. Your mom knows you like to watch the A-Team. You're laying on the floor in front of that big cabinet television every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. You're like, oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Mom, get me an A-Team action figure. And she does. And she really does. This isn't, I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's the B-Team. No, this is really, she really gets you an action figure from the A-Team. But it's one of those bad guys you never even heard of. An Indian. I've never seen a bad Indian. I've seen bad Mexicans on the A-Team. They could at least, they didn't even make a Colonel Decker. So, but I was like, what am I going to do with a bad guy? I need the good guys first, Mom. Then you ask for Space 1999, the spaceship. One for me, I would ask for it because it looks kind of like the blockade runner from Star Wars, but a lot of people like Space 1999 also. So you ask for this. You're all excited. You're showing your mom in the Sears catalog. I was going to say the Keys catalog, but it seems no one knows what Keys catalog is but me, so it must be an original thing. So, Space 1999, circle it, and what do you get when you open up your present? The inflatable Flash Gordon ship. Oh, Flash Gordon, an inflatable toy ship. You know that thing's going to hit the popcorn ceiling and pop within seconds. And then you have, this is more of a later 80s, real Ghostbusters cartoons out, and you're thinking, I would like to have those figures. I like watching the cartoon. So you show your mom a picture of the guy you want and tell her you want some real Ghostbusters figures. And what does she buy you? Spook Chasers. That don't even sound right. Spook Chasers. That sounds,